Hello everybody, this is Beta4657 and Link is stretching because he is tired. So anyway, I forgot to tell you how to roll in this game, but all you have to do is run and then shake the nunchuck. I can't believe I forgot to actually show you the tutorial for that. I broke all my flowers, except that one. Come down here. There we go. I don't want any flowers. I always wonder what all these other doodads were in Link's room. It's like you got this thing that kind of looks like a lucky cat statue and a bird, and then another bird, and then a diary that you can't read. But you can sit in this game, which is cool. Sitting in this game will refill your hearts, just in case you're wondering. Anyway, you can go look in here and you can get another blue rupee. So every time you come back to this place, you can actually look in that cabinet and you'll get a blue rupee every single time. So anyway, we're gonna go find out what that voice was. Looking over there. Oh. It's you from my dream. You must be the woman for me. No, I'm just kidding. She's actually some kind of spirit. A ghost, if you will. Her name is Fi. It's not pronounced Fee. Look it up. Spooky. She can go through doors because she's a ghost. I like how when you open the door, the world just seems like a big void. Anyway, so we're gonna keep following the ghost for a while and see what she has to show us. Be careful when going for that fruit because I've fallen off the edge of this thing before. So anyway, you might have noticed that these gates are closed. Somehow she knows that I can't get through that. She's very smart. So, this is an external path around the statue of the goddess that you will never, ever use again. Oh look, it's another kitty. Hi, kitty. Demon kitty! Demon kitty! Demon kitty! So yeah, you just hit him twice, and then the demon kitty will back off. If you go down here, though, you'll find treasure chests with a big green shoe. And there's a jelly blob that fell off the edge. That's a shame. But we got another one, and I missed the treasure chest. How did I do that? So we got a red rupee! It's red, and it's worth 20 rupees. And you might as well pick it up, because you're gonna need money soon, like I mentioned earlier in the cave. Don't worry, that part of the game is coming soon. So anyway, just wait for your stamina refill a little bit. And then you can walk around here. Your stamina can sometimes be a big issue in this game, but it's not that bad. It's really only a big problem in certain areas of the game, and I mean like very, very few. It's kind of annoying, but it's not like it's not like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde annoying or Castlevania 2 annoying. And I've actually played Castlevania 2. I'm terrible at that game. Keys dies in 2 hits. Easy. Run up this hill because we got to do that. Haha. You wish you had skills. I don't know why, but I've started saying that a lot recently. I just sometimes just say you wish you had skills. Jelly Bob, wow, we're getting a lot of these early on in the game. That's pretty convenient. Okay, we might run out of stamina here. Also, Link climbs vines fairly fast in this game. A lot faster than he did in Twilight Princess, which is nice, because I thought that was kind of slow. It wasn't, like, too bad, but it's just like, come on, why are you, like, crawling on the wall here? So anyway, we're back in the back at the statue of the goddess. What is this? A little fun Zelda trivia there. That door, the crest on that door is actually half of the crest of Hyrule. The only thing missing is the Triforce. And that's actually a big spoiler in this game, but you know what, forget it. We'll get to that when we get to it. Inside the statue of the goddess. What is this? This looks like the shrine of the sword. I cannot say the real name because that would be spoilers. the one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role, not pay. You will pay some money. So fork it over and I'll give you the sword. Fork over some dough, dude. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation, or name as they call it, Phi. Really simple name. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that you're burdened to carry. Come, Peter, you must take up the sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. Right. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Understand the circumstances. It is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. How do you know that? Can you read my mind? To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. And yes, she does actually talk like this through the whole game, so get used to it. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? Oh, maybe. I need another pencil. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and rise it skyward. Ha! Get it? Anyway. So yes, we get our new sword now. Say goodbye to that dingy practice sword, which was called a basic sword used by knights in training. The blade still has a sharp edge. I wonder what Link does with the swords that he doesn't use anymore. Like, does he just throw them away, or does he put them somewhere? You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Your voice sounds weird. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. I'm guessing that's this place. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first, I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of the legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah, yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. What is she going on about now? The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land, such as his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Who would have thought that books were right all this time? Shoot, I dropped my coaster. Excuse me, I gotta get my coaster back up there. My family won't like water circles on the coffee table. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Peter. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. I didn't notice this for a long time, but she actually has no arms. That weird thing she wears over her shoulders are somehow her arms, or used as arms. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablets, it's floating for some reason. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in the room with the Skyward Strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful Skyward Strike. So yeah, by the way, that thing you've been seeing flashing down there, don't pay attention to any of that. It's just telling me that my Wii Remote's batteries are low, but I don't really care about that right now. So anyway, I'm going to quickly explain Skyward Strike to you. Here's how it works. You hold your Wii Remote straight up, and then you'll see that whole thing go. You're not restricted to this at all. You can use it whenever you want, whenever the hell you feel like it. And you can use it with any kind of slash. All your normal slashes and all your, like your regular slashes, your stabs, vertical strikes, and all that jazz. You can also use it with spin attacks to make your spin attacks to have a little bit of wider radius, which really helps. It's also, the Skyward Strike is also a good way to mow down grass really fast. So that's kind of what I use it mostly for. But it's also good for taking out enemies from afar if you're having trouble knocking them down. So anyway, you can lock onto this thing, you charge your Skyward Strike, and then lift, and then blah blah blah. And I'm out of freaking time. Okay, so anyway, in the next episode, let's play Skyward Sword. Yes, that's the game I'm playing right now, isn't it? We are going to do more stuff. We're gonna go and start our adventure, finally. So we'll see you then, everybody. Have a nice day. And all that jazz. Seriously, it's like 2 AM right now.